Hey, all you beautiful souls out there. It's Jason Ian, aka Key J with IamIsTheWay.com and americansinaction.info, and I am at one of my most favorite places in the entire world. Right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Why is this one of my most favorite places in the entire world? Well, other than the obvious, it's just absolutely gorgeous. But in addition to that, there are several reasons. One is that it's about a quarter of a mile to, give or take a little bit more, a mile to trek up here with no pathways. And for me, that is very symbolic of the journey of life. You know, sometimes as we're journeying in life, we don't have a clear path, maybe not even a clear vision, but we can take one step at a time. And if that vision is to find the clear vision, then the vision exists, and that's to get to the peak, whatever that peak looks like. And as you start the journey, miraculously, the next step shows itself to you. And then you take the next step, and then you take the next step, until boom, you're at the peak. Isn't that beautiful? Another reason why I love it up here is because look at all that. Tens of thousands of trees upon thousands of trees, all symmetrically growing right next to each other on the imperfection of the hill slopes, supporting them in this magnificence of consciousness. From whence it came, who knows? But it's indicative for me that there is an obvious creator. Because man does not design that. What man does design is the image of that. You are created in the image of your creator. You have the ability to harness that creative energy and create beauty, and yet it mimics that which already is. This is proof to me that there is a designer, a creator. And when we surrender to that source energy, every step to the peak becomes more clear, and we harness our creative energies and our visions become more clear. And then we can create the magnificence in our own expression that mirrors the creator. Another reason why I love it up here is because it's also symbolic of the path to truth. You know, everybody talks about the truth. They say my truth, his truth, the truth is relative. I personally disagree. The truth by definition is absolute. Therefore, it cannot be relative. What is relative is one's pathway, the truth seekers, to coming to that truth. One's path will look very different than somebody else's. One can be a fanatic religious path. Another could be a meditative path. Another could be a hike through the mountains. Another could be whatever that path is. If they're devoted to the truth, then they're all going to meet at the same peak. And that's when we share stories with each other of how we got here, celebrating the Jubilee on this gorgeous mountain peak called the Truth. A final reason why I really love it up here is that it's also symbolic to your journey with the law. This being freedom, the air, jurisdiction, nature, God's law, equity, fairness, peace, remedy. How you get there is between you and your creator. No physical form, no specific language, no documentation, although all that is so important, is going to get you to the peak unless you know who you are, from where you create those forms, from where you speak that language. Again, all that has to do with your relationship with knowing who you are inside. When you know who you are inside, the pathway to the peak will present itself to you. You are the hero you've been waiting for. You are your silver bullet. You are your remedy. If you are made in the image of your Creator, that means there's a duality. Sometimes people get lost in the forest through the trees. And we have to rise above it in consciousness so that we can see clearly. And then the duality of your image in the Creator dissipates and you become one with your Creator. And you trust the journey to the mountain peak. I love it up here because, in my opinion, the only law that exists is the spiritual law. The law of love, truth, oneness. The beauty is, look at all the variation of it. The colors, the textures, the levels. And yet, it is all right here and now. I love you all. I hope this really inspires you. Telegram channel coming soon. Jason Ian, I Am Is The Way YouTube channel already up. And more videos will be coming. Check myself out and the beautiful team of Americans in Action at americansinaction.info. Website soon to be published, IamIsTheWay.com, for more content like this. And if you like this, please give a thumbs up, share. And for me, I'm going to enjoy this mountaintop peak right now until I have to make my descent back into the other dimensions while I integrate. In the meantime, I'll see you at the top where the truth be. I love you. Jason Ian, Key J, I Am Is The Way. Signing out for now. Much love. Peace.